Well, we bring in people through the recruiting process, guys that really want to do something special with their football, and achieving and being all they can be, and all that is all part of who they are and their makeup. Where they wouldn't come to us, they go someplace else. And so when they get their turn, and it's their turn to step up, and their opportunity arises, these guys jump at it, and they've just been able to, one year after the other, as kids leave, the opportunity presented has elevated the guy that was worthy and could maintain a level of play. We've done, I think, a really good job of maintaining our style and our philosophy and our approach and how we practice and the things that make us, I think that's how we've been able to continue to capture the guys' interest in their best. I don't know, we'll see. They're doing a good job and they're working hard at it, and we'll find out. And you got to wait a while before you can tell how that recruiting class pans out. But they're trying to get this thing going, and they've got a good connection with the history of the school. Coach Newheiser being there and all of that, and we'll just see if we can get one more win, this time around. A lot more guys have started than just 3, so we feel a little different about it than the perception, but it's springtime, guys performed and ran the football like crazy and did a lot of great stuff, and we're really exciting to coach and fun to be around and all that. And we're really athletic, we're really fast, and I think that we're going to have a chance to have a good defense again, and so we'll have to wait and see, and we never know, but the guys that, to see Gallipo and Malcolm Smith and Mike Morgan take over from the linebackers that left, those guys want to prove it. They want to prove that they're worthy and they can uphold the level of play. The secondary is the best secondary we've had since we've been here. And so I think it's going to be a very competitive group, but how good, I don't know. This isn't the first time we've had to start a new quarterback. Liner started first time, and Booty started first time, and Sanchez started first time. So we've been through this before. This is just that transition time, Maybe came a year sooner than we would have liked, but that's what's at hand. Fortunately, everybody on offense returns. The entire line comes back, and the running backs and the tight ends and the receivers, other than Patrick Turner, return. So the starting quarterback at SC has the benefit of a terrific support group around him. So hopefully that will help him get started. But we're going to play the way we're capable of playing. Aaron Corp had a great spring, and we did everything that we always like doing. And he's a really good runner, and he's really fast, and different dimension than what we've had. So hopefully we'll find a little bit of offense in there somewhere. My expectations are the same as they've always been, is to figure out a way to maximize who we are and our potential. Figure out how good we could possibly be, and then make sure that we're that week in and week out. That's our challenge, and it's never been about the wins and the numbers and all that kind of stuff. It's much more confined than that in our focus, we have our ways, of accomplishing that. But if you want to win forever, you got to compete, and you got to maximize, your potential. That's what we have to do that stuff, and so that's what we try to do, and we do it by practicing every day really, really well. And if we do that, then we're going to have a chance to. Tremendous anticipation around game time, and the build-up at the Coliseum, the tailgating, the Trojan Walk, the student body coming in early. All of that is just, it's pretty legendary, I think, in college football. The Coliseum is really a great place to play. It's difficult for our opponents, fortunately for us, to come in there and get a win, but it has a flavor and a style and a feel all its own, and the history, to me, I feel it whenever we go in, when we make our walk down from the peristyle end, I always revisit and have our players do that too, to revisit all of the great legendary events and performers that have been there, that now this is our chance today, to kind of match up. So it's a really big deal to us. It's really exciting. There's nothing like coming down the tunnel. I walked down the tunnel one time a year ago with Ronnie Lott. We're behind the team, and I said, "Do you still get charged up by this?" He hit me, He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Yeah, I love this, It's the greatest thing in the world, And this is one of the great players that ever played the game. More so than the Super Bowls and playing for the Niners and all of those years. It was coming down that tunnel to play for SC was one of his great memories, and it made sense to me, how special and how fortunate we are.
Yeah, it's been fun. It goes by so fast, It's not even really that big of a deal. I felt like, these last 6 months went by in terms of a couple weeks, and it's been fun. It's been blessed. It's been so good to me. USC has been so good to me, and why not, do all 4 years of it? Talked to Coach Carrol, and I trust Coach Carrol, and thought about what he thought was best for me and what I thought was best for me, and really trying to understand, you know, what's going to help me in the long term and in the short term. I'm trying to make a decision not about the money, not about the fame, but about what's going to make me the best football player, and then, you know, and go from there. To be the best I could be, you know, and I don't want to have any practice days where I'm lagging. I don't want to regret anything. I want to go out there every day and dominate. Every time I step on the field, dominate. You know, I want to make all the plays that the best safety will make any situation and really have a flawless season. I know that's not, like, I won't play perfect. I know it's not going to happen, but I, like, for some reason, think in my head that should happen. It's crazy because he's sometimes he's like our age, you know, he acts like he's our age, you know, but we understand and we respect his philosophy. We know when to have fun, and we know when to be serious, and we know when it's time to work, and that's why he lets us have fun, because we respect when it's time to, you know, be serious, and then when it's time to have fun, we have fun, but within the boundaries. I think it's understanding, like, the situation. You know, it's tough because, you know, we know the implications. If we're going undefeated, okay, that's our best chance for the next championship. But if 4 teams go undefeated, you know, still 2 teams can get left out. We want to step out onto the field and not have that regret game. We you know, that Oregon State game. If we get flat out beat because the team's better than us, that's fine. We could deal with that. I could deal with that. If we lose a game that we don't need to lose because we don't play our potential, you know, that's what's tough.